Yeah, so when I went back, from Georgetown, when I graduated, when I went back, my father used to do a commodity trades business.
Yeah.
He used to do import and export. Let me give you a little bit of detail on
Sure.
what we do now. We have one silo, we trade. We trade soft commodities, everything from sugar, rice, fertilizer, from bubble gum to yeast, from tractors to motorcycles, from air conditioners to fans. So anything and everything that is not produced in East Africa, I import, I sell. At the same time, Africa has got big in agriculture. So I export coffee beans, cocoa, sesame seed, yellow gram, pigeon peas, green mung, gum arabica, beeswax, cotton. So anything and everything that you find in Uganda, in Malawi, in Zambia, corn, in Tanzania, I buy and I export. So this is the first silo that I work in. It's like a Cargill or a Dreyfus or an ADM. It's a commodity trade house. Number two, I went into manufacturing. So I compete with Unilever, Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola. I'm into the edible oil. So I do edible oil refining, cooking fats, margarines, soaps. I do grain milling, wheat milling, maize milling, rice milling. I do plastics, PET, HDP, LDP, water, juices, carbonated drinks. With carbonated drinks alone, I sell over 1 billion bottles a year. Yes, I'm into textiles. And textiles, I do ginning, I do spinning. Spinning is to make it into yarn. I weave into cloth. I mercerize, I dye, I print, I knit, and I garment. I mean, I have one textile factory that can produce 52 million meters of cloth. 52 million, let me put it in a context. It's 52,000 kilometers of cloth. I mean, the whole world is 48,000 kilometers. So I produce cloth in one factory that can go around the whole world. So I'm into a lot of fast-moving consumable manufacturing industries. That is, so a lot of industries. That's number two. Number three, I'm into distribution and logistics. So I have clearing and forwarding. I have my own dry ports, internal container depots. I have my own vehicles, logistics, warehousing, ICT infrastructure. So what happens, I distribute my goods all over the hinterland, all over the country. So what happens, when a farmer comes, he wants to sell me anything. He wants to sell me corn or cashew nuts. I'll buy it, right? I give him the money. What does he do with the money? He wants to buy sugar and rice and flour, which I sell back. So the depth of the distribution is unreal. Then I'm into insurance, I'm into microfinance, mobile telephony. So all in all, the company, I'm into petroleum business. So it is very, very diversified. And like you rightly said, that the time you wake up in the morning, the person uses toothpaste to brush his teeth, or he has a torch and he wants to use the Mo Simba battery in it, or in the morning he eats a chapati which is made out of flour, or the tea which is coming out of my gardens, or the sugar that he uses, or the edible oil he cooks in, or the bicycle he uses to go, or the clothing that he wears. So METL Group or the Mo product touches the lives of people on day-to-day basis. And what we try to do is we give them the best quality product possible at the cheapest price possible.
Wow.
Yeah, so that is the vision, is making sure that we produce and be very, very competitive. And that is why we have won the Unilever, the Procter & Gamble.